creep.
Do you guys believe that America...
Good morning. Most men won't even mistake flirting for flirting. And actually what men typically experience is the exact opposite. Men that are not viewed as attractive by women are oftentimes completely invisible. It's like they don't even exist. But if they do make their existence known, suddenly they're just a creep. Most men won't even...
Emily King again, ladies and gentlemen. That's a really, really short, and I think it just brings the point home. I had a different subject and a different person lined up for today, but I'm going to save that one for tomorrow because I think that one's going to actually be a lot more positive and a lot more uplifting. But yes, Emily is right. For those of us who are average, for those of us who are not a perfect 10 Chad, we don't make six figures, we're not 6 feet tall, in my case 5'10". You know, we're not the perfect, that type of man, and therefore most of us are invisible. And this point has been out there for so long here, and women have been acting like this for so long. But yes, in my particular case, I actually dared to approach a woman at a church of all places and got reported to the staff for false harassment charges. I did nothing of the sort, and they never responded. The staff there never responded to my questions about this because they started nitpicking on me for some of the very most minor things, such as being a door greeter with a jacket that was just a little bit on the dirtier side. Talking, words of encouragement to the senior pastor as he was preaching, being nitpicked on for things like that, and meanwhile refusing to answer any of my questions about the false harassment charges and accusations from this woman who I dared to ask out to brunch. Eventually, they did come clean with that, but they got what they wanted. They got me out of there, and unfortunately for them, my money and my time are at a different place now. And because of those those were false harassment charges, but I think they acted that way because of their own fear of being sued in their own right, all because I was an average guy who is typically invisible, daring to approach somebody. I think they knew that those harassment charges were false, but they were, in this Me Too environment, they were afraid to confront this woman on these particular accusations. Again, as I've said before, I'm in a much healthier church now. I'm in a much healthier place. It's worked out great for me personally. And as I've mentioned over and over again on this channel, I'm okay with living out the rest of my life by myself. But in situations like that where I did make myself known, yes, as Emily said, because I'm average and because I actually dare to make myself visible, I was a creep and a harasser. Even though it wasn't true. I actually took very difficult pains to make sure it wasn't. I took very deliberate steps. This all played out in front of a foyer full of people. If anything of a harassment variety was going to happen, it would have happened in front of a ton of witnesses. All I did was said I would like to get to know you a little bit better. Would you like to meet for brunch sometime after service? That's it. That's all I did. And she said, well, I have a boyfriend. And the whole interaction took a whopping maybe 20 seconds. And by making myself known, I opened myself to nearly being Me Too'd. It wound up being a good decision of mine to leave that church and go to where I am now. The largest church in Minnesota, by the way, is where I'm at now. Look it up if you would like. So anyway, I saw that clip of Emily and I figured I just had to jump in on that one with a short episode. So anyway, this is Jason in the Simpademic. Sorry for the delay and the dead air at the start there. I'm still working on this recording bit. I'm probably going to buy a laptop or some other type of equipment, or I can start putting this stuff over my conversations as she does on her own channel, as Levi Nix does on his channel, as Billy Ray Brandt does on hers. So anyway, it's Jason on the Simpademic. Enjoy your weekend, guys, and if you have a long weekend like myself, enjoy the rest. Have yourself a good time. Don't drink and drive tonight. Don't do anything stupid. Peace out, homies.